do you think, sugar? Huh? You want to get in with me or not? Let's see if you hop out, huh? Not brave? No? Do you enjoy or not? No. Run off now. Sugar. 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 Come on. Sugar. Sugar. Come on in. Come on. You getting in? You gonna come in? Come on in. Come on. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. The intention was to do the waterfall today. I wanted to water some of the garden a little bit first. And the pump don't work, and it's always because of the pickup valve. So I've got to go in the river. And I thought I'm going to try to do it by the boat. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'll have to try. Because it's just a little bit chilly. Not cold, but cooler than normal. What I want to talk about today is, in just a few days, it's going to be 2020. And this morning I was just thinking, wow, 2020. I remember when it was 1999 going to 2000, and everybody, I worked in the computer industry then, and a lot of the older 386s, 486s, the BIOS wouldn't turn over. Because I think people thought back then that, 2000 will never happen. And it was going to be like a big pain to, and we're going to lose all our data and all that sort of stuff. In the end, all you did is flash the BIOS with a little software program, and it worked fine. And you could use the same program over and over and over. So it wasn't a big deal. But now 2020 is here. And I just wanted to say something. I really feel that 2020 is going to be a different year. I think 2020 is going to be one of those years where a lot of good things happen. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I feel good things are going to happen. So I just wanted to, encourage everyone to think about changes in your life. I've told you a little bit about my relationship history. If somebody came to me for advice and said, what makes a good marriage, I could tell you what I think. But I just don't ask me if a woman's good or bad, because I don't have a good track record. But anyway, this is the main point. Potentially I've lost a lot of money. But you know something? What I've learned just recently, I wouldn't be any happier if I had that money still. Because ultimately it's not about the big TV, the big house, the big car. Ultimately it's about having something that in your life that you do that you really, really enjoy. And for me, I just love making things. I dream up a concept and go make it. And right now I'm building the waterfall. So it's not something I have to have done tomorrow, but it's just something I focus my mind on and build it. I'm not a person that goes out drinking or partying or socializing or clubbing. That's not me. Living here in the middle of nowhere, on the river, building a waterfall makes me happy, and I don't need a lot of money to do that. I think one bag of cement is 170 baht, which is about $5, $6, something like that. So it's not exactly what you call breaking the bank. So I can build, and the metal wasn't expensive neither that I'm using to reinforce it. So, but when it's finished, you know, one of the things I do here is I plant stuff that attracts butterflies and birds, and that makes me happy when I see them. So I think once the waterfall comes, once it's turned on, birds are going to be all over it. Butterflies will be there, and I get to sit and watch it all. So I think, you know, if 2020 can be anything to you, make a new plan. Don't worry so much about money. If you have somewhere to live and you have food, that's the main thing. And remember to be still in your mind and smile a lot. Be happy. Got to change the filter. So it's either get in the boat, and I never tried it in the boat before. Normally I just have to get in the river. It's a little bit chilly and I just don't feel like getting covered in mud. So I thought I'm going to try to change it by the boat, see if I can do that, because the water's down a little bit, so maybe. Oh, oh, that's cold. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. This is a prime example of finding beauty. You know, when you see all that green in the river, which this plant is, the green in the river, you think, oh, that's ugly and it's a pain. But if you stop for 5 seconds and look closely, look at this. Look at this, the leaf, the like colors in the leaf, and then look at that flower. If that's not beautiful, what is? It's like the flower, you could almost call it like a peacock flower. All the different colors in it. Amazing, huh? So just slow down a little bit and see the beauty. Found some bamboo. Looks pretty good too, so I'll keep that. Pit stop. Hard working day. Sitting on the river in your old tugboat. I'm on bamboo hunting. When the bamboo goes by, I go get it. Oh, there goes my water. You like my old work shirt? I think this is about 50 baht from the market. I like it. It's about 2 sizes too big for me, but it's nice and baggy and comfortable. So I've just been paddling around, sitting here, dreaming. And I think of all the people in my life who've tried to stress me out, who've been just downright mean and nasty. And now I'm sitting on this river. Nothing to do, all day to do it. I don't have anywhere to go. Nothing drastic to fix or do. I'm just thinking, to all the people who ever tried to cause me stress. Now I'm sitting here relaxing and enjoying life. You can't get much more relaxed than this. Any more relaxed, I fall out my boat. Life on the river. I went down there, I was like, who needs to pay for therapy? Buy a boat, get a paddle, and get in the water. I guess that's it. Chill out. See you later. Good night. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness.